Yesterday, on a Tuesday night, our radio station, our company had a party on a Tuesday.
And it was a big party. It was like, like cocktail attire, nice, dressy, inside a big show club kind of thing.
Yeah, and the thing for me was I had no idea what I was going to wear to the party until minutes before I got dressed. And you remember I did this fashion show a couple weeks ago with all these football players and hockey players?
Yes.
And I had a suit that was made, or an outfit that was made specifically for my body. And one of the things they made for me were these like white jeans. Right? They were like some kind of pant jean, but not really a jean.
They're like linen pants almost,
right? They weren't
but
linen.
not linen.
Yeah, but they were white.
Yeah.
So it was called a red party last night, and they wanted you to wear red, and I didn't really have any red, and so my house was crazy, and I just got home from seeing my shrink, and my wife had to take off, and so I was like, wait, I don't know what to wear. What do you think about if I wore these white pants with these red shoes? And she's like, yeah, do it. So I put on these white pants, and I've never really worn white pants, and all I could think about is if I wear these white pants, something's going to happen. I'm going to sit in chocolate. I'm going to sit in gum. Right. I'm going to spill sauce on my pants, whatever, right? So I get on my way to the venue to the party, and I see a tweet from Rich, because Rich's band is playing at this party, and Rich says on the tweet, he says, hey, Johnjay, what did you say, there's a green room?
I said, I have my own private green room. Because I asked if I could change, because once you get sound check, you get all dirty. And I said, is there a place I could change? And they said, yeah, we're going to have a green room just for you. But it's like upstairs, way back in the corner. So because I'm an enabler of Johnjay, I sent him a tweet saying, hey, if you don't want to talk to people, we have a green room. Just go upstairs and go way to the back. And then when you got there, I showed you right where it was.
I have, big social anxiety. So I walk into the party, and it's kind of weird. I walk in, and I see all these people in these red clothes, and I don't recognize anybody, right? And I see Rich, and he goes, hey. And I go, hey, where's this green room at? And he tells me, and I go directly to this green room.
Oh, I know. This kind of party is your worst nightmare because the party is specifically so we can talk to people.
I know.
That's the whole point.
Which I thought was fun.
I didn't recognize anybody, and I find out later everyone that was there was all people that work here.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you got there, that's the only people there.
So I go into this green room, and it's it's the band's green room, and there's all white. It's all white walls, white sofas, and white chairs, and I got white pants. And there's some stains on some of the white chairs. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to sit on that chair because it might transfer to my pants. So I'm very careful where I sit with my white pants. And I got my feet up on the table, and there's a couple of beer cans on the table. And I don't touch the beer cans. I don't know if they're from the night before or if they're fresh. So I'm sitting there, and I get on Twitter, and I get on Instagram, and I'm going back and forth with some people. And I'm there for about 30 minutes by myself, right? And then I move, and my foot knocks a can of beer down. But the can of beer doesn't knock over sideways. The can of beer perfectly lands on the way it should be, standing up on the ground, and it explodes.
Oh, it pops out like that.
Yeah, and it is ice cold. It's ice cold.
Brand new beer.
It might have been Rich's beer.
No, I have any.
It explodes all over my pants.
Oh, of course. That's
all over my pants.
It's like Murphy's Law. It's going to happen.
I've been wearing these jeans right here for 3 months every day. Nothing slides on these pants. Nothing. I'm wearing white pants for half an hour, and they're soaked in beer.
To me, this is the story of your life. It just repeats over and over again in a loop. This is your whole world.
I'm
if something bad can happen to you, that you almost can foresee the doom of white pants, and of course it's going to happen.
And I'm sitting there in this room going, what am I going to do now? I've already been in here half an hour. Eventually, someone's going to knock on the door and say, where the hell are you? You're supposed to be out here meeting people. But I'm sitting and I'm freaking out. I go, do I have time to go home and change? So I'm up here and I'm waiting. So then I get distracted again, and I start tweeting and Instagramming. Before you know it, my pants dry.
How do you know?
The pants dry, and you cannot tell that they were wet with beer, which blows my mind.